Hey everyone, let's talk about Burning Man, the legendary desert festival that's all about radical self-expression, wild art, and some controversial cleanup drama. So here's what went down. Two YouTubers, Robert and Emma Forney, a father-daughter duo from Sparks, have thrown Burning Man into the legal spotlight. They filed a federal lawsuit against the festival's organizers, claiming their rights were violated when they got blocked from filming the cleanup efforts on the playa, the vast, dusty stretch of the Black Rock Desert where Burning Man happens every year. Why does this matter? Well, after the festival, the desert is supposed to be left spotless. It's a huge part of Burning Man's leave no trace philosophy, but the Forneys dropped a video back in August 2025 titled, "What Burning Man Doesn't Want You to See." And yeah, it showed a bunch of litter and debris scattered across the desert after the event. Not exactly the squeaky clean image the festival likes to project. Here's where things get sticky. The Forneys say that not only were they kicked off the site, but the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, stepped in and issued them a trespass warning. And they claimed that BLM was acting on orders from Burning Man's own team. Basically, they're arguing that a private group shouldn't have the power to control public land or what gets documented there. But wait, Burning Man does have a permit to close off parts of the desert during and after the festival for cleanup. The Forneys' lawsuit says this closure was extended longer than anyone knew, and that this lack of transparency isn't right, especially on public land. They're also raising alarm bells about law enforcement allegedly taking orders from Burning Man's private security, known as the Black Rock Rangers. Burning Man's organizers, they're not having it. They called the lawsuit frivolous and without legal or substantive merit. So what's really at stake here? On one side, you've got the Forneys arguing for open access and accountability when a massive private event takes over public land. On the other, Burning Man wants to manage their cleanup without uninvited cameras stirring up controversy. Whatever you think, this lawsuit shines a light on a much bigger question. Who really controls access and information on public land when a private event is involved? And how much transparency do we as the public deserve? I'll be watching to see how this all plays out. In the meantime, let me know what you think. Should Burning Man be able to keep the cleanup a private affair, or do the Forneys have a point about public oversight? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for tuning in.